record the settings now again. So turning recording back on just so that we can add this in case people are watching the video and aren't left just with these tracks and no way out. So here I'm just showing, we're showing the sort of 4 of your different life traps, you know, steps towards addressing the issues. And for those of you who are listening, you can write to us and get the PowerPoint. And for EFAD staff, of course, you can write to Daria. She's our EFAD counselor, and you can schedule a meeting for her on Thursdays and Mondays, I believe. You can follow up on this or any other issues that you're facing under COVID. So, and we're so pleased to be able to share the fantastic resource we have at EFAD with our Women of WIN and all the other UN agencies. But Daria, I just would love to give you any last statements to share with us before we close.
Well, like I said before, don't think that the life traps are bad. Think it as it's something that we can grow from or with. Not something that, oh my God, I've got so many life traps, right? So it's something that's part of who we are. So acceptance and awareness, I feel, are the most important pieces to take into consideration. And like we also said, Chintra, it's like the book. If they want to read the book, for who's not here anymore, there's the book that could be something else, another resource to read, Reinventing Your Life. That's something that is interesting, and you can go through them because life traps change, right? So today we have some life traps, maybe in a year, if we redo the questionnaire, something else comes up. So we are always in movement, we move, right? So we grow, we move, we learn, and that's the beautiful part of us. So it was, I hope I gave some tips, just food for thoughts.
Oh, excellent, Daria. This has been fantastic, and it's amazing how deep you went. I received messages from people. Yeah, clap, let's all clap. We can unmute and
thank
clap.
you to all for sharing.
Fantastic.
Thanks.
No, and
thank you.
So yeah, thank you. I think we, you know, again, so deep and rich. And for those of you who missed it, you can follow up with Reinventing Yourself with Jeffrey Young, PhD. And we're so glad to have you, and thank you for this illuminating session. And just for everyone else, just our next sessions, for those of you who have a lot of appetite, our partners, OECD Women's Network, has a session at 4 o'clock on the differences in the minds of men and women. So it sounds really fascinating. And then next week we'll have a breakfast. For those of you in Asia, it'll be particularly good. But breakfast, I think, at 8:30 in the morning, where we're going to discuss, it's been a rich month of Women's Month. March is Women's Month, and we've had so many sessions, and we'd love to hear what you've learned through all of the WIN sessions, but other sessions that have been offered by your organization, so that we can move forward, march forward, and to continue our efforts. So looking forward to this. And another, I think after that, we'll take a break for Easter, but we'll start off with in April with another session where we talk about intersectionality and gender. And I think that was really, you know, the point about culture and being Asian, you know, this is the what do we bring as women from Africa, Asia, etc., and how is our gender, you know, how are the biases different? I think it's really important for us to start talking about that as well. So I'm really glad that Marilena has organized such a session for us. So thank you all, and thank you especially Daria again.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you all for listening.
Have a good afternoon, everyone.
Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.